So any of you trust that guy in Australia? What's his name again? Evie Yemian, or whatever his name is. You know, you do realize his birthplace is a place that I can't actually mention because of the going against community guidelines. But you can guess that Jesus was himself the king of them, if you know what I mean. But they just happened to name the country out. What it was like, 70 odd years ago, which is interesting because they. It's like, look, the right hand doesn't see what the left hand is doing because if you and you can't say the word now because it's, let's just call them God chosen people, yeah, God chosen people, yeah. Them people, not the synagogue saying, because the synagogue saying that seeing themselves in that light, like the false light, as opposed to the other group. See, you can't even say. Can I say tribe? I don't know. But them people, the ones that were like, let's see how far we can take this. Remember Adam and Eve? It most certainly wasn't Adam and Steve until fucking Baphomet come along, wasn't it? I mean, is it at all possible that the apple of your eye, the all-seeing eye, which is, yeah, we're going to jump about a bit now, just for laugh, shits and giggles. Like, remember when you heard about children giving an apple to the teacher, yeah? Leaving it on the children. Maybe it was the most intelligent child at one time, I don't know, in ancient times, that actually got the A for apple, that got the apple, that put it on the desk. In other words, that child is gifted, and they gave me an apple. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So you eat an apple, your own body produces its own chlorophyll field, that you pick that apple up from that gifted child and you eat that apple. You're the apple in the eye. I don't know. There's a lot of, stuff. Like I said, God is everywhere. He's in everything and he's everywhere. He's interconnected, interwoven into our reality on a spiritual, emotional, physical, and metaphysical level. On all chakras, all levels in this reality. He's everywhere. Above this reality, this plane, this, I was going to say pseudonym, more or less is. I mean, with Satan being the god of it, until New Jerusalem comes down on this earth and manifests itself, once all the wheats and the tares have been, separated, segregated, because of all the stupidity from the masses believing in sustainability that the Nephilim were talking about. No, we would actually pushing that on the Nephilim and saying, look, we cannot sustain you anymore. That you're too gigantic in size, to the point that we built all of these glass houses with all of this fruit and vegetables, and we've got all these farms everywhere feeding your ass. We can't even afford to feed ourselves. What are we going to do? And I just ate. They literally were unsustainable giants, yeah, to the point where they started feeding off of man. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to be careful in what I'm trying to word this and how I'm trying to say it. But if you compare it to the Bible, the giants could not be sustained, so they fed off the blood, and flesh of man, or whatever. That's just in the Bible. No wonder they're. No, I literally looked online on Amazon.com. There is a LGBT Bible out there, you should go out and buy it. I fully endorse LGBTism. Do I? Of course, I do. If you believe, whatever. I mean, unbelievable. So, I get off on okay. Well, let's just say that this world, yeah, is 4.5 billion years old. Pretty long time. I believe that maybe one day in heaven is 1,000 years on earth. And the actual 1,000, I don't, I know my time is running out, so, I was going to get into the 10,000 years, 10,000 days of God's judgment, which is basically the Tool album, which equals to around 27. But, what I'm going to say is one day in heaven is 1,000 years on earth, yeah? And it's talking about being in hell for eternity, fucking fuck knows how many levels that goes. What, 9 gates of hell? 9 gates of hell. I've actually got a picture, and it looks like a fucking snow cone, yeah, going down. And the ninth gate is actually the most frozen part. You can't even fucking move. You're just frozen like that in time forever. I don't know. I don't want to go that deep. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, okay, let's go on about space and time. To do with distances and fucking shit. Let's say heaven, one day. Earth, 1,000. Yeah. Say God created the world in 6 days and rested on the seventh. We've been here for about 6,000 years, yeah? We've got one to go. One. After this last one, this seventh day, that's all rest now, yeah? I think we're literally still on the sixth, aren't we? So if we're still on the sixth, I mean, that's how everything's still functioning, everything's still going on, because God's everywhere. He's manifesting himself in all things at all times. As within, so without. As above, so below. As below, so above. As without, so within. So he's everywhere. On the seventh day, that's it. God is rested. When God is rested, guess what happens to us? The demons know this. Our time is not up. Here's it. And Jesus expelled them into 2,000 pigs. The pigs went insane, unclean meat. And apparently it's closely related to, I don't know, human flesh, they say. To the point where they can actually get a pig's arm, you know what I mean? So those pigs went insane, listened to those voices in your head. I've lived with schizophrenics, yeah? I fucking know this shit. I've dealt with it myself. I'm just saying, it's just something to think about. And I'm just going to leave it at that, and I might make it a part 2, because this stuff, it deserves to fucking be let out there. You can't, the soulless body of spirits, yeah, that inhabit man, that can actually possess them, either physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, on every fucking level. There is different layers to it, like the fucking rainbow, yeah? We as a human race are all on different ends of the spectrum. We vibrate, with either, depending on our feelings, our emotions, how we interact with the world. It goes deep. And I promise you, I'll make another video about this on a deeper level. But I don't know why I didn't. I'll just leave it at that, man. Peace, everybody.